Hey everybody, AZ80s Girl here, and I'm continuing with my series of She-Ra Princess of Power dolls from the 80s. Currently watching the cartoons over with my son just to be refreshed on everything, and we're really enjoying having a fun time. So I've done She-Ra Princess of Power video so far with Swiftwind, and I've also done a Bo video with his horse and Cowl. So this is the third video, and I'm going to be going over Catra. So again, this is the DVDs that you can find. This is Season 1, Volume 1. So if you're interested in watching those. So here is She-Ra on her horse. We already went over her. And then the guide to, if you wanted to start your own collection. So anyway, with the bad guys. This is Hordak. And I will go over one that's, some of the guys I have that's from the Horde. This is Hordak. He is the leader of the Horde on Etheria. There's also a Horde Prime world, and Horde Prime is so far just this ghostly figure with a giant metal hand that's in charge of Hordak. So this is Hordak. He's as big as the He-Man guys here. Okay, he's got the giant muscles. So anyway, Hordak has all of his guys that work for him, and then there's a few girls that actually work for him as well. And the one doll that they made was Katra. One doll. That's a bad girl so far. So initially it's all just only Catra, and then they also had Scorpia. Scorpia was another doll, another cartoon character that was bad, and she kind of sounded like she was a New Yorker with her accent. It was kind of funny. They never made that doll for some reason. Again, Masters of the Universe Classics, they made her. Maybe because it was difficult for them to do because she was a part scorpion. So she had a scorpion tail and she had the clamper claws. So it wasn't very pretty of a doll, probably. So Katra is who I have here. And it's definitely different versus the cartoon. And I'm going to show you what she looks like. I'm going to take off her accessories. Oop, and her skirt. Now this fuzziness is her skirt. Okay. Now on the cartoon, she's all red. Her whole outfit is red with a red cape. I'm not sure if you can see here in red boots. So there she's in there. Red cape, black cape, black cape, red, and then her bodice is red boots, and then the red mask for Katra. So, again, it's different. All the girls have the brushable hair, and she came with a silver comb. A lot of the girls just came with like a lilac or a pink comb, but she came with a silver plastic comb and black hair. She's got the red charm in her chest, and all the girls have some type of charm in their chest. Silver boots and silver, around her, a glove type things. So again, there's a lot of wear, scuffing to the paint. There's definitely paint loss could happen just from holding on to the doll. She still snaps back, just like most of the He-Mans do. That's the action figure thing that they need in there. Okay, so she also came with this silver cat mask. Now everything of hers matches, so silver comb, silver cat mask, and then her fluffy black skirt. Now the skirt has an attached tail, and then you can barely see, there's a sticker part that has silver, and then there's pink in the middle there. And there's one snap on the back to snap around her waist. So it makes her look like she has a tail. Now, she also came with the shield. And like I said in the She-Ra video, a lot of the girls did come with shields, even though they never really used them. Cool thing with this is it is a cat. It's a cat shield. And it's a hard plastic shield, and it has a clip on the one side to clip to her arm. This one is a little scratched up and shows some wear to it, but that is her shield. So on the cartoon, when she wants to turn into I think like a puma cougar type of cat, panther, possibly a panther, she has a red cat mask, and then she pulls it down over her eyes, and that makes her transform into that type of cougar or whatever it is, panther. And then she runs around and blah, blah, blah. And then once the mask comes off, she's back to her human form. And one of the cartoons shows that was just a magical mask that she got off of this whole series called the Magic Cats. They tried to do a spin-off series of the Magic Cats, and it never really took. So if you ever see that episode called Magic Cats, that's where they got the red mask from that makes her turn into a cat, some type of cat. So anyway, you put this around her waist, snap it to the back, and that is her skirt. Alright, she obviously fits, they're all the same size, so they fit into the Kaiser stands that I have here. They're all the same height, like I said, about 6 inches, so she can battle it out with She-Ra over there. Put on her shield, and then she's got her comb, just in case she needs to brush her hair. So that is her. And then she also came with, like I said, a comb and a comic. And a lot of the comic books, the mini comics, had Catra in them again, because she was one of the first and only bad girls that were released. And I'm going to go, there's a couple more, not many. Definitely more of them were girls, good girls than bad, which is good. But then Hordak had plenty of the bad, weird guys that were monsters and things. So, and I fortunately found a horse, Storm. It was her horse that came with the box. He wasn't brand new in the box. Now, oddly enough, she never had a horse on the show. I'm on the 2nd season, and there's no horse so far. So they just assumed that let's just give her a horse, since She-Ra has a horse with wings, a Pegasus unicorn for her. Let's give her one, and then Bo has a horse as well. They're, like I said, the main characters. So Catra's in quite a lot of them as well. So this is Storm. And he came with his comb and a brush, and his are the silver hard plastic. Okay, so this is Storm. And it says, flies Catra to exciting adventures on the box. Kind of funny. And so it's like a light gray horse with silver hooves and a dark, like a silver hard plastic saddle. And these are the wings. And they clip on underneath, okay? Brushable hair, and I just kept this on there. You can see that there's a plastic part around his tail, and that's usually what they wrap to put into the body. His tail is pretty nice condition. It's almost brand new out of the box anyway. I think it possibly was brand new out of the box. It was just not sealed. So I will show you the box quickly here. So like I said, she never did have a horse on the show, but it's fun to have a bad person that has a horse. So on the box here, you probably see a lot of you'll see some of these on eBay for sale, because there's a lot of people that have the boxes or they're brand new. So this is the box, and on the other side of the box it shows that you can brush your hair. And all of the first series of items that came out listed on the back. So those are all the items that came out, the castle, and all the girls, and etc. And I have all of those, so I will be going into that as well. The castle, and the Enchanta, the swan, etc. So this is the box, and inside the box with the horses was the instructions. Curled up, sorry. It says Storm, and it shows what you do. Fit the wings into saddle, attach the wings, and place figure on Storm. So, pretty easy. And you open it up, it's by Mattel obviously, and it'll show you how you can brush her hair, make braids, and put in bows. So they definitely girlied it up, because it is, it's a Pegasus. It's something girly that the girls can do with their hair. Now, I probably did as a kid. I probably braided their hair too. I thought it was fun. I'm sure I did it. I just think it was more bad girl to have these cool action figures than just a regular Barbie. You compared everything to a Barbie, back then or whatever. And I kind of went across, didn't really have any Barbies, and I turned to She-Ra's and Gem Dolls. That was my thing. So anyway, that's Catra. And a lot of the, I didn't go into that in the other one, they also came out, like these were all individually released. So there was the horse, and then Catra came out in her own thing. Same with the She-Ra, and then the She-Ra horse came out. But they also did gift set packages where you got a She-Ra and Swiftwind in the same box. And my bow and arrow were like that. It's a bow and arrow box. You'll see those out there as well. There's a lot of gift sets out there where there's multiples in the same box. So it was like a second release of these toys. So there's this one, and then it'll have a little clear plastic window where you see the actual figure. And there's a lot of figures as well that came in a 3 set. So She-Ra, and a couple of her friends came together as well. So this is Catra. There is a few releases of Catra and She-Ra. So again, I will go over those as well coming up. But this was Katra and her horse, Storm. And there they go. Now, I don't know. I guess a cat would ride a horse somewhere. Whoops. Gotta watch how they stay on there. It's kind of funny. Gotta get them just right to fit on their horses. And maybe they won't fall over. So, alright, stay tuned for the next episode.